All right.
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. My crew were jammed to abandoned buildings. Season empty cup we fill 'em. I keep my circle tight, vibe just right with my six string singing all night. Gender, faith, color, or lover, don't matter one way or other. No complaints from music softer. Thanking God for that, but news dad is a doctor. My crew doesn't quit.
All right. So I fill this up in the course of the time I'm filling this up. When the cat one's full, usually this one's got a lot in it. Then this is the one I'm working on. Kind of doing what Joseph Jenkins has done with the two. When this is done, full, I work on this one. When it's full, this one should be complete to be spread to most likely non-edible plants is the goal. I started this in June, and I'm composting with these guys right here. They're very slow because it's cold out, but these Asian jumpers, which are all over here, and they do pretty darn good. Dig down, you should see down to here is where you're seeing some of the, I got some red wigglers in here too, but so whenever I find one of these Asian jumping worms, I throw them in here. The completed process here, and it started this 6 months ago, and I had this full here, but it started to drop. But if you notice this stuff here, this is all the cat litter and dog waste.
Let's take a real good look at that material. Now, before I buried those two 55-gallon drums, I had to empty this finished one. This is the finished drum that you saw me working there on the right. This is that finished material. Now, I'm going to dig to the very bottom of that 55-gallon drum in order to move it and bury it. And you'll notice that I am seeing absolutely no sign of pet waste. Dog or cat waste. And I'm seeing no cardboard, this minced cardboard that works so good as a cat litter. So you people who have cats, think about that as a cat litter. Get yourself a shredder. Mine happens to be a 16-page micro shredder. They make a 20-page. Now the 16 that I'm working with does the toughest of cardboard, and that's what we use as our cat litter. Now, as you'll notice, I'm digging down and I'm not seeing any signs of that stuff. Now this is very short time, since I think this video here was shot in September and I started it in June. So that's a very quick time that these guys have been working with this material, these Alabama jumpers. Now, I've also experimented with drying these Alabama jumpers out and feeding them to my catfish with great results. They were eating it. And I have no doubt that your chickens and your quails will eat this as well. So these are all a positive. I happen to believe that anything that's invasive, we can use it to our advantage. And one way I feel we can get rid of these Alabama jumpers or greatly reduce the effect of these in our woodlands is have Alabama Asian jumping parties. Let's say, and we go out and we have a contest, let's say, where everybody goes and finds as many as you can, because they're very easy to find, probably easier than an Easter egg, right? We all go out, and whoever comes back with the most wins the contest and gets whatever prize. And if you have properties that you're worried about, these invasive creatures, have a Alabama jumper party and have all your neighbors come, and whoever wins whoever gets the most gets to win the prize type thing. And that is how we're going to get rid of these Asian Alabama jumpers, I feel. I think it's a great way, and we can use them as our positive. You use them, take full control and harness them so they can't get out of these bins, and use them to break down our organics or dry them out and feed them to whatever livestock you have. So notice this material. It's rich, there's no smell, it looks just like awesome soil amendments. And I dug right down to the bottom. And as you see how I'm going to pack, how I've been doing it later on in this video, it's going to show how I layer it and then I put this stuff. I'm using this now as my duff. And we'll talk about that as you see the video go on. But basically, look at how amazing this stuff looks. So this is all due to the Alabama jumper. So let's not get too panicky about this very invasive creature. Let's learn to work with it, is how I feel. And I think we can.
So by the time this fills up, this will definitely be finished off. So, and then I'm experimenting with some of these biodegradable bags that's working pretty good within these. Put them right on there, like that. Right. Sorry guys, we'll see. Then, take this, put that on here like that. This is up in the laundry room, this cat box. So we have some lint that always goes in there as well. So that goes like that. And what I do, I was adding duff on here, but since this is pretty much complete, I'm gonna use this as my duff. And just throw that right on top of there, like that. So this stuff will get added double time around. I gotta do this every few months or so. Cover it like that. Boom. All right. And I'll just keep going back and forth with this until the one that I'm working on is completely full. I don't see any worms in here. Let's try it. Oh, here we go. Dig down. Dig down. We can find some. Put these guys. See, they're going to the warmer. They're going down where it's warmer. Some people on a Facebook feed was wondering why I want to save these jumping worms. Well, like everything that's invasive, I feel they do have a use in some way, and this is how I'm using mine. And I will be putting some aeration fittings all around here, so I'll be able to hard cover it like this. But for today, I'm just going to add this onto this one, and then I put this screen on this one. So again, as I go through the yard and I find these Alabama jumpers, I just put them in here. I've also dried them out and fed them to my catfish in the basement. It's a pain doing this part, but I'm still working on the cover part of it. Again, I'm going to put holes all around it on both of them like that. If rain gets through, I don't mind. But I'm going to start using this thing on both these. I'm going to put holes around, get another one of these, so I just cover it, and that's the end. Maybe put something decremental, maybe put something decorative on top to make it look a little better. Let's leave it aeration for now. So
that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope all is well with everyone. God bless. Over and out.